What if I told you that one of Johnny Depp's most painful moments led to a confession that completely changed his life? And what if the person who saved him wasn't a Hollywood star, not a director, not a friend, but the quiet, soft-spoken woman he once described as his anchor, his calm, and the closest thing he ever had to a real home? It sounds surprising, right? But you're not alone. Today, I want to take you into a story that many fans still don't fully understand. It's the moment Johnny Depp opened up about something deeply personal, something emotional, and something that revealed just how important one woman was in his life. That woman is Vanessa Paradis. And if you believe in second chances, emotional support, or the kind of love that pulls someone back from the edge, then stay with me, because Johnny's confession is powerful and very real. Johnny Depp may seem larger than life, but behind the fame, he spent years hiding his struggles. He dealt with loneliness, doubts, pressure, and the constant feeling that he was losing control of his own world. Imagine millions of people cheering for you, while inside, you feel completely overwhelmed. That's where Johnny found himself. And it was during those confusing years that Vanessa walked into his life. When Johnny met Vanessa Paradis, she didn't react the way most people do around a celebrity. She didn't try to impress him. She didn't chase the spotlight. Instead, she saw him as a person, not as an icon. Johnny later said that being around her felt like stillness. Not silence, stillness. The kind that makes you breathe differently and settle into your own skin again. Vanessa wasn't flashy, dramatic, or loud. She was calm, steady, and grounded. And that was exactly what Johnny needed more than anything at that time. She brought peace into a life that was running way too fast, and she did it without effort. Just by being herself. She gave him something he hadn't felt in years, a sense of balance. Then came the moment that changed everything. During one of the darkest periods of his life, when work pressure was suffocating him and the tabloids were tearing him apart, Johnny reached a point where he felt lost. He didn't know who to trust, and he barely recognized himself anymore. And it was during this emotional low that he made a quiet confession to someone close to him. He said, "Vanessa saved me. She saved my life in more ways than anyone will ever understand." He wasn't talking about physical rescue. He meant emotional support. Spiritual support. Mental support. She grounded him when fame spun out of control. She added simplicity to his chaotic world. She gave him a place to breathe. And most importantly, she gave him two of the greatest blessings of his life, their children, Lily Rose and Jack. That wasn't just love for Johnny. It was redemption. It was healing. Even after they separated, something very important happened. Johnny has never spoken negatively about Vanessa. Not once. That kind of loyalty comes from deep respect. Because Johnny knows that during the hardest chapters of his life, Vanessa was the one who stood beside him without hesitation. She defended him at times when almost no one else did. She protected him quietly, without drama, and without trying to take credit for anything. She showed a level of grace and strength that made people rethink what real loyalty looks like. And here's the part most people overlook. Emotional anchors like Vanessa play a huge role in how someone survives fame, pressure, and constant judgment. Experts say that having just one person who makes you feel secure can change the entire direction of someone's life. It doesn't have to be romantic. It can simply be a deep connection based on trust and safety. And that's exactly what Johnny found in Vanessa. She didn't just support him. She helped him grow. She helped him calm the noise. She helped him stay human when the world kept treating him like a product. If you've ever had someone who stood by you when everything else was falling apart, then you'll understand why Johnny's confession feels so real and so important. It wasn't a statement for the cameras. It came from a place of truth and gratitude. And even today, when fans talk about Johnny's life, achievements, or struggles, the part that often gets overlooked is how much Vanessa shaped the man behind the fame. She wasn't just a chapter in his life. She was a turning point. So now, let me ask you something. Do you think Johnny and Vanessa shared one of Hollywood's most underrated love stories? Or do you see their connection as something even deeper than love, something that transformed him as a person? I'd love to hear your thoughts, so share your opinion in the comments. And if you want to explore more of Johnny's emotional journey, I have another video that reveals a chapter many people have never heard about. Check that out next. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss future stories. Your support helps the channel grow, and it truly means a lot.